Arizona and State Farm Stadium, site of this year's Verbo Fiesta Bowl, which of course is part of the college football playoff. We've reached the semifinal stage. One last hurdle to clear before the national championship game. And we'll find out here today which side has the toughness and the depth to keep driving toward that ultimate goal, the chance to raise that gold trophy over their heads. As we'll see the number 5 seed in this playoff, the Penn State Nittany Lions, taking on the top-seeded team in the playoff, the Florida State Seminoles. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff semifinal. Which team will keep their national championship hopes alive today? The kickoff team is out there, and here we go with this playoff semifinal game. That one goes out of bounds, a less than ideal beginning to this game. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Here's a screen pass to the running back. They bring him down, but he was fast enough to get that first down yardage.
Early on in a football game, the offense always wants to try to develop just a nice rhythm to their offense. That time, just a simple screen to the running back, and they build some confidence on this first drive with a nice play.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. And it's incomplete on the overthrow. Just too much on that ball.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
So second down after the incompletion. There's the snap, looking to throw the ball. The pass rush closing in. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, in which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
The Nittany Lions getting set on 1st and 10. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Running back grabs it on a screen. Defense makes the tackle, but that screen produces a pretty solid gain.
I love early in a game like this where you get the running back involved, just get his hands on the football. Also, nice easy screen, gets the quarterback settled into the game. Nice easy throw, and look at this, it ends up being a huge play.
Offense getting set, second down play here. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. He'll earn the first down, but pay for it with a hard hit.
Well, it's a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
And the Nittany Lions are looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Using his legs, it's Wade.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Here's the second down play. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Launching it downfield. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
Chris, not only really good coverage here by the defense, but I love their awareness. That ball is in the air, headed to the end zone, and the ball is separated from the receiver with the contact.
Here comes the 7th play of a good-looking opening drive, but it's 3rd down now. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Looking for the wideout. Pass caught, can he get in? And he will score! Touchdown, Penn State. We come out in the playoff game, Kurt, no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate, and actually just the rhythm to the offense, but they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. But he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Pre-snap motion from the offense. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Catch made down inside the 25. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Florida State. Kicking team on now for the extra point. And it's up and good. Now they get set to kick it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Steps out of bounds at the 19. That's where they'll start. Penn State offense comes back on the field. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? He's past the marker and still going. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. At the 20. Past the 10. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Nittany Lions.
Oh, my. What a great play call here by the offensive coordinator. The running back received some great blocking up front and just took off with it, carving up this defense all the way to the end zone.
Point after, up and good. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Florida State offense heads back onto the field. Last possession, a one-play lightning strike with a big touchdown pass. Can the defense make adjustments here? Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
The offense with 5 receivers now, empty backfield. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Catch made on the right side. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time.
Boy, another great throw by this quarterback to be able to pick up a first down and keep this drive alive. I'll tell you, he's starting to kind of feel like he's getting into a zone. And boy, Chris, over the years, how many Florida State quarterbacks have we seen get in that zone? Guys like Chris Weinke and Jameis Winston, Charlie Ward, and so many good signal callers that have played at FSU. And the Seminoles lining up here on 1st and 10.
Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. They bring him down, but the gain moves the ball into enemy territory at the 43.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Finds room at the 30. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Knowles. This college football playoff game is all tied up. And Kirk, it's beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly. And they're doing so with such high stakes. Answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. Return starts from inside the 5. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they'll start the drive. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. It didn't take long to reach the end zone last time. A perfectly blocked running play. Can they keep it going here? He has the first down, still on the move. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
What a great job up front here getting this first down by this Penn State offense. And great combination over the years that we've seen in State College. The ability to run the football with an offensive line that can get that push and a big physical back to be able to pick up those yards, get those first downs.
The Nittany Lions will come to the line to run the hurry-up. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here. Second down play coming up. The linebacker shifting around now. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Pressure is coming. And they tackle him for a huge loss, 9 yards behind the line. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. On the run here, taking a deep shot. The pass is intercepted.
It's third and long, so as an offensive coordinator, you can either play conservative or trust your quarterback and take a shot downfield. They elect the latter, and it ends up backfiring.
And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. In that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the running game. Let's see if they can do it again. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw a good pass rush there on first down.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
And you got to love this if you're a defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Receiver makes the catch. And the ball to the ground. It's a turnover.
You know, with wide receivers, we get an and their speed and their versatility and their ability to make plays after the catch. But none of those things are more important than taking care of the ball. He makes the catch, but he doesn't secure the football, and it's a fumble.
Now, looks like the head coach made a smart move in that challenge. Officials are going to overturn their previous ruling after getting a look at that replay. How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? Here's the snap, looking to throw. And it's the senior getting home with the sack.
I love this defense and how they're playing some man coverage. And let's face it, when you do that, it's a bit risky. You can leave your defensive backs out there on islands, but the good combination of good coverage with a good pressure on the quarterback, and you come up with sacks like this.
2nd and long for this offense after the sack. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. And he's going to float this one to the right side. Touchdown, Seminoles. Still no answer for this offensive machine. But they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. They knock through the extra point. The lead is 7, 21-14. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner opportunity to bring this back. And it's fielded. Returner trying to make something happen. They'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. This should be the last play of the quarter. An RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. Handoff from the shotgun. An effective play. Good for a 1st down to the 35.
Because I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Looking to pass here. Finds the receiver wide open. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Offense flinching before the snap. That'll cost them 5. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. And the wideout goes in motion. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. He's got some room. Can he get there? Touchdown, Penn State. Still no answer for this offense. Kirk, they were backed up to start the drive. Did some roll, play calling, great execution. They reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out and showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. Each offense has been clicking, scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. Keeping it on the ground here. They get him to the ground about the 18-yard line.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Gets some space around the 30. Tackle made after a big gain. They trust the left side of that offensive line and come up with a huge play on the ground.
Yeah, your favorite, Chris, there. The old pin and pull there to the left side. Great blocking on the left side, able to create a great push. Nice crease, and the back found that with the vision and picks up some big yards for that first down.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. And he'll loft this one deep to the left side. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. They stop him at the 4, but it sets up this offense with a first and goal.
Well, when the dust settles and the games are over, it's how many big plays did you create and how many did you prevent. This is a huge play for this offense. Now, can they get the ball into the end zone, or they have to settle for 3?
So 2 big plays in a row. The defense is reeling here. Now it's first and goal. There's the handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, this defense is being challenged. They're close to their own goal line, but how about this play? All 11 guys coming together. They stood firm. The result is a short loss for the offense. Nice job.
Backed up to the 5-yard line now for second and goal. Receiver in motion now. Looking to pass here on second down. Not able to connect. Incomplete. Third down and goal. Crucial play coming up. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Third and goal. Looking to throw for it. He's got it right near the end zone. And he's in. Touchdown, Florida State. They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the extra point makes it a 7-point lead, 28-21. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And he doesn't field it cleanly. The ball is loose. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Hard running through a tackle. And the returner steps out. They'll mark the football right there. And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. A little bit of my turn, your turn so far in the early going. Both offenses scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. The pass is incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, and here comes a late flag.
Man, playing defensive back has got to be the toughest job out there right now in college football. You get isolated on islands against these freaky, talented receivers. It's hard enough to be able to stay up with them and try to make a play on the ball, and often you end up bumping them downfield, and you get a call like this.
And he'll loft it to the end zone. And the deep shot falls incomplete, but wait, there is a flag on the play, so we'll check that out. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. On the run here, lets it go. Receiver makes the grab. They bring him down to the 25. They're moving closer and closer to the red zone.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. They bring him down, but wow, the freshman showing off the arm strength.
Well, when you run that out route, it's going to end up very close to the sideline. Love his awareness to realize not only keep his eyes on the football, but where he is on the field, he gets his toe down before he goes out of bounds for the catch.
The Nittany Lions hoping to punch it in here. They have first and goal. And that's a solid gain for the defense able to bring him down.
You know, the real estate gets tight inside the 10-yard line. You love a play caller who has the ability to either run it or throw it, because that puts so much pressure on that defensive coordinator to know how to line up. It's not just a one-dimensional attack he's dealing with.
Second down here. Time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. That's the 2-minute warning here before halftime as the offense tries to cut into this lead. All right, it's second down and goal now for this offense. And he drops back in the gun. Launching one to the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
Chris, that ball's tipped up into the air, and it's anybody's football. The defense, first of all, does a great job of anticipating a throw down in the red zone, and they're in great position to knock that ball up. But it was exciting to see, would anybody come up with it once it was in the air?
Defense is hanging in there. The incompletion makes it third and goal from the 3. Trying to create outside the pocket now. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. This air attack is still unstoppable.
Perfect timing here by this quarterback. Great read, puts the ball where his man can make a play on it, and they're an extra point away from tying this game up.
Point after, not great through. The BAT ties the game here in the second quarter now. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Fields it just outside the goal line. And the returner brought down by that coverage team. And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? Makes a quick grab. Tackle made, but it moves the ball to the 25 as they try to get this drive going.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looks like he's going to run it. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first and keep this drive moving.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking to make a big play downfield. And he's got it down there inside the 35. The Seminoles will line up on 1st and 10. Here's the handoff. 5-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 5. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Defense calls their third and final timeout of the half now. When they don't block the defensive end, it shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
And here's the return from inside the 5. And the return man brought down. That's decent yardage on that return. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. Backed up this close to their end zone in the final minute. Let's say they just decide to take care of the football and look toward the second half. Bringing pressure. Gets rid of it on the move. Pass caught. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play. Now it's second down here. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Lets it fly to the wideout. Looks downfield and connects with a wide open wide receiver. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Well, that's exactly what you need to do as a receiver in these kind of situations near the end of the half. Get some positive yards, but also stopping the clock is just as important.
New set of downs for the offense. 1st and 10. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Here's a shot toward the end zone. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
That ball just seemed to sail on it. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. From the shotgun, drops back. Look at this. He'll go deep again. He fires this throw and is intercepted. And they tackle him right there, but that's a turnover.
I love this quarterback's athletic ability and the way he can create and improvise. Unfortunately here, he just didn't locate the defender and he throws the interception.
To the offense, looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Ball handed off. Lights off a defender. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. It looks like the hands team are able to recover the football. And here comes the Florida State offense on the field.
Let's go.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. He's moving out of the pocket now. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. An explosive play. They finally get him down, but the offense very near to the red zone.
Good job here by the quarterback putting that ball in the air where the receiver can make a play on it. And I tell you, Florida State has had some great receivers over the years, and this kid is really living up to that.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Maybe this stop is an indicator of what's to come for this defense. The offense, frankly, has been able to enforce their will in the first half, but maybe things are starting to change.
Important second down play coming up. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. They look to throw it here on second down. Catch made on the left side. And they bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the first down marker.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
The Noles are in the red zone. Third down play here out of the shotgun. He's moving out of the pocket. And he wisely decides to just throw the ball away there on third down. Brings up fourth.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
Kick is good. Gives the offense 3 points to show for that drive.
Well, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the returner will be brought down. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. And he floats this pass deep down the right side. Oh, the deep ball caught at the 25. And they've got him at the 4, but a big gain of that catch and run.
Great job here by this offense to open up the second half with an aggressive approach, sending a clear message to this defense that they are ready to be aggressive to win this game.
Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. He's swarmed by the defense.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
Backed up to the 5-yard line now for 2nd and goal. And he'll set up to throw. He escapes the sack. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure. Just got it away.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. And sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
Looking to the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Penn State. And now they'll set up for the point after. And the PAT makes it a 1-point lead. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Turner trying to create good field position. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. Last possession produced a field goal. No doubt they're thinking touchdown this time. Here comes a handoff. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack. And they're...
Oh, it's picked off. What a play.
Boy, great hands by the defender to take that ball away and pretty much steal it from the intended receiver. I don't know if I'd be targeting that defender very many more times.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Here's that defense shifting again. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And that run produces a decent gain.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, in his playoff game, no adjustments. Go right back to giving his running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
Second down play coming up for this offense. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Slides to avoid the big hit.
I'd really like this call by this offense on 2nd and short. Looking to maybe take a shot downfield. Nobody is open, so instead, he's able to just tuck it, run, and pick up a nice first down. See what the call is on 1st and 10.
Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Nittany Lions.
Now, this defense is so caught up in all the wide receivers, they forgot about the running back. He's not just back there running the ball. This guy's involved in the passing game. Nice throw and catch and a touchdown.
PAT makes it an 8-point game. Kickoff team is on the field to move this one away. He'll bring it out from his end zone. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. And it's incomplete on the throwaway. Didn't find anybody open. Brings up a second down now.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
And the Noles come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. In the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air.
Good job by this offensive line and a great throw by the quarterback to get that first down there on 3rd down. It's exactly what they needed to do. This is too big of a game. They've come too far. They're in the playoff. You're down in the second.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Noles. That's another strike from this quarterback, Kirk. He is having himself a day.
This guy's just having one of those days you dream about against this secondary. Let's also give credit to the wide receivers doing a nice job of getting open, and the big fellas up front for giving him enough time to throw.
And he grabs it in the end zone. The conversion will tie up this football game. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. He'll return it from inside the 5. And they've got the returner corralled. And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? Picks up the first, looking for more. Tackle right at the 30, good enough to move the sticks.
You know, all week, the defensive coordinator told us about the quarterback, he told us about the receivers and how they're going to throw the football. But, man, they better get locked in on stopping this run game because that was a big-time game.
The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. First down here for this offense. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Defense is coming after him. And that's incomplete, even on a first down pass attempt. He felt heavy pressure.
Well, this quarterback's having one of those games you just dreamed about. A lot of yards and a lot of touchdown passes. And, in fact, he had open receivers again for another big play. The defense finally got pressure on him, or I think it would have been potentially another touchdown.
They tackled him right at the 35-yard line.
I know this defense works very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half. And he's already at it again.
Solid gain on the running play. 3rd down now. Offense looking to throw the ball. Short pass finds the tight end. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
Well, this is called settling down in his zone defense, just kind of finding that soft spot. So not only does this tight end show that he's got great athletic ability and great size, here he shows that he understands coverage by sitting down in that hole, giving the quarterback a nice target, able to pick up that first down.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Catch made, but the defense gobbles him up for just a short gain.
With the defense coordinator this week, all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Second down after that previous play. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. He's on the run. Launches deep. He's got it out of the 25. Touchdown, Penn State. That puts him on top in the second half.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You give the ball and the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
Extra point try coming now. PAT makes it a 7-point lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And the kickoff will be returned. He brings it back to the 18 before stepping out. Here comes the Florida State offense on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. And he's got his man open downfield. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. And it's incomplete. Even in a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure. And the Seminoles will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Little eye candy here from the offense, some pre-snap motion. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Tackle is made very near midfield. Good enough for a first down.
How about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
The Seminoles look to keep this drive moving. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. They bring him down after a short return, but the takeaway sets up the offense near midfield.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
Running out of time in the pocket. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Tackle made at the 26-yard line. This offense getting closer to the red zone.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
And the Nittany Lions come to the line to set a fresh set of downs. On first down, why not keep it on the ground? That's strong run defense. Not much of a gain on the play.
And I like the run play here. And offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
Well, another nice run by this running back. He's well over 100 yards now in the game. A big part of the reason that they're going to win this football game and advance to the next round.
Here we go. Crucial play coming up. It's third down and 3. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. And the quarterback finds the tight end for the completion. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
Oh, that one really hurts for this defense. They get these guys the third down, a chance to maybe get them off the field, and they give up a first down late in the game. The clock will continue to roll.
They'll use that running game, trying to bleed the clock here.
Great job by the running back is staying inbounds to continue to work that clock, working here in the fourth quarter with the lead. You got that defense getting closer and closer to their goal line. They are backed up, and they are desperate. They've got to make a play here. The offense just has to take care of the ball, a chance to really secure victory here.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. He's moving out of the pocket. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he scores! Touchdown, Nittany Lions.
Hey, this guy has a knack for the end zone, doesn't he? That's 2 touchdowns for this guy today, and I don't know if he's done yet.
Extra point up and good. A 2-touchdown lead here now in the fourth quarter. Now they get set to kick it away. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. That's strong coverage, though. They tackle him at the 11-yard line. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Ball is incomplete. A lot of heat on that throw. The Noles come to the line in the hurry up. And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. He's picked for a 3rd time tonight.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
The guys up front line up. It's first down. They'll run it here. Will he score here? Touchdown, Penn State. This offense cannot be stopped.
Chris, he broke free from the line of scrimmage. I thought he might have a 10 or 15-yard gain, but he shows you the speed that he has to take it all the way to the house.
And the point after is right down the middle. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. And he just throws it away incomplete. Didn't see anybody open. He's going to bring up second down.
Man, I like this play. And not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Another pick. Wow, that's the fourth tonight. Not a big return, but the pick ends the scoring threat. The offense will now take over at the 30.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
Quarterback escapes the pocket. On the run, he'll let it go. Caught over the middle. It's Wade. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. To stretch the lead, the route is on. That's a crucial touchdown, Kirk. The offense padding its lead now here in the second half.
Yeah, you get into this second half, you start to count possessions and how big your lead is. Now that you're up 2 possessions, you can start to play really smart football, not just on offense, but on defense as well.
And he knocks through the PAT. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker, inches away. We reached the 2-minute warning here. This offense needing to score and then get the football back. Second down after that run on the previous play. Takes the handoff and tests the left side. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it.
Boy, the interior of that defensive line holds the point and allows the rest of the defense to rally to the football to bring up this third down.
So ball at the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Going to pick up the third and short through the air. Catch is made down the middle. He has first down yardage at the 46. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. A pop pass on the jet sweep. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
You know, a lot of times these types of plays either go for nothing or they can go for a huge chunk of yards. Here they do a nice job of getting it to the outside, turning it upfield, and ended up getting a nice gain out of it.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. And it's complete downfield. They make the tackle, but the game moves the ball to the 28.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving this defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust out, get out of your base, maybe try 5 or 6 defensive backs on the field, somebody that can match up more athletically against this slot receiver.
And the Noles have first and 10 here.
Gorilla. Jackrabbit.
Looking to throw it from the red zone. Looks to the left. Pass caught. Brought down just short of the end zone. It'll be first and goal from the 1. keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. And the Seminoles looking to use the up-tempo offense here. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Caught near the goal line. He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Seminoles. And now the try for the 2-point conversion. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And the receiving team makes the recovery. The hands team does its job perfectly. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? The junior able to bring him down quickly. And they stop the clock with a timeout, 9 seconds remaining. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Quarterback drops back. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Touchdown, Penn State. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly.
You know, coaches love to see a football team that doesn't get caught up in the scoreboard. They're just out executing and doing what needs to be done. That's what we're seeing from this offense. Yeah, they continue to put points on the board and they're pulling away. I just love to see the execution and how they're going about their business.
And the extra point was up and good. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And the return starts just inside the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. And that's it. The game will end on one last incompletion. Well, that's a great performance in a pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger as they go on to the national championship game and play for that trophy.
And this is a new era. I mean, think about the weeks, the amount of games that these guys have been able to play, and to be able to accomplish this, to get to the national championship, that says everything about the endurance of this football team, both mentally and physically. They get one more hurdle to see if they can become the national champs.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.